And I say to people, every day that I'm at the computer, I wonder if I'm good enough. I wonder if this is good enough. I wonder if I'm challenging myself enough. I wonder if I can ever do this again. And I really think, and this might surprise you, I really think that and I tell them this, if you don't have self-doubt, you're not working hard enough. Because being an author, being a writer, anybody can bang something out. But to write a really good book, an important, riveting, compelling book, is very, very difficult. And it's much harder than I ever imagined. Sometimes when I'm sitting at my computer and I think, well, let me put it this way. Every time I've ever written a book, I get up and say to my husband, I can't do this. I just can't do this. I have no idea how to do this. I know I've done it several times before. Trust Me is my 10th book, and I just sent in my 11th. I say, I don't know how I did this before, and I can never do it again. And Jonathan says, oh, sweetheart, you always say that. And I say, but this might be the time. I can't do it. And he says, and you always say that too. So I get by it by saying, I say to myself, this is a draft of a story. It doesn't have to be good. I just have to write my words for the day. So just do it and you can fix it later. So I try to take away my own pressure. I mean, the pressure is put on me by me, right? To be perfect. So I say to myself, I don't have to be perfect today. I just have to be fine today. So let's just see what we can do. I'm going to write one more sentence, and then I'll write one more sentence, and then I'll write one more sentence. I embrace the fear. I embrace the panic, because the panic and the fear to me mean that I care about this and that I am devoted for it to be good. And I'm making a deal with myself and with you, because you're going to read it. I'm making a deal that this book is going to be great. I promise you it will, just not today. Just not today. But eventually it will. And I have faith and confidence that it will. I think that's the special secret that writers have, is that even if we're having a hard day, which always happens, that we have confidence that at some point it'll all be fine.
Well, that's great.
That's great advice.
Well, do you have any new books or events coming up that you'd like our listeners to know about?
Well, it's so exciting. Go to my website, hankphillippyryan.com, and look on, I know, cleverly named Hank Phillippi Ryan, or find me on Facebook, or find me on Twitter, or find me on Instagram at Hank P. Ryan on Instagram. And my schedule is there. And I am going all over the country for the next 3 months. It's really crazy, but I'm delighted to talk to readers and delighted to meet readers and delighted to talk to writers or people who want to write or have some ideas. This is one of the things I'm here for, is for advice and chatting and being with you. I mean, on the train with you in reading and writing world. And my new book, should I reveal it to you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, please.
Breaking news. I've sent in the manuscript of my newest book, my 11th book, my second standalone psychological thriller called The Murder List.
The Murder List. Oh, that sounds... Ooh.
Well, I am crossing my fingers for it. I got goosebumps when I finished. So we'll see if they love it, and we'll see what happens. A little bit of a journey left to go, but I have confidence that they'll adore it. And it should come out around this time next year. So I will make sure that you get early copies, because I can't wait.
We would love that.
Thank you. And we will definitely read it and let our listeners know about it and have you back on if you're willing.
Oh, my pleasure. My complete pleasure. I really enjoy you, and I really enjoy everything you do. It's quite wonderful to feel so connected with smart readers and people who are willing and eager to share books with other readers. I sit at my computer every day and I have no idea if anybody's reading this. I'm by myself, and we read by ourselves as well. So what you two do is make us realize that we read alone, but we're not alone.
Absolutely.
I love that book group feel. So I'm happy to be swooped up in your world. Thank you so much.
Well, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to us. And
are you going to be coming to the Maryland or Baltimore area anytime during your outings?
I know I'll be at Malice Domestic, the conference that's in Bethesda.
We're going.
We'll be there.
All right. Well, let's sit together at dinner and we'll
I'd love to.
And I'll keep you posted on events. You can always find my events on my website, and I talk about them all the time. So I'd love to see you all and all of your listeners.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye. I love her.
I love her
too.
I am so
bummed I was not able to be here when Hank was interviewed. It sounds like a wonderful interview, and she sounds like just a great woman, just a delight.
Well,
And
hopefully you'll get to see how wonderful she is at Malice Domestic.
I really hope so. We are definitely going to Malice Domestic.
Yes, we
and
are.
I can't wait to meet Hank.
I can't wait to meet a lot of those people that are going to be there. I'm going to be a total fan geek and walk around with my mouth hanging open. I hope I can get up enough nerve to even say hello to some of these people instead of bowing down and going, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy.
But back to Hank, I know on this show we've talked a lot about how much we've enjoyed some of these books. I cannot stress enough how much I enjoyed Trust Me. I could not put it down. It was such an amazing story. And one thing that I did not get a chance to say to Ms. Ryan was that I feel that this would make an amazing two-woman play. The dialogue between these two characters would I just cannot say enough.
I agree. That book was amazing. It grabbed a hold of you with the first little inclination.
Well, who knows what goes on behind the scenes with the publishing world.
Right.
Hank will have to let us in on all those
little dirty
Yes.
secrets. It was an amazing book. And I love her Jake and Jane series is just amazingly well done.
I know that she had talked about that she has another standalone coming out, and I can't wait. If it's even half as good as Trust Me, I will devour it.
Oh, definitely. And we thank her so much for taking time out of her busy schedule to talk to us. But we've come up in the world. We're
We're 1 degree of separation now from Hank Phillippi Ryan.
our good friend Hank.
Well, stay tuned for the next month, and I think you're going to be very surprised on who the next recipient.
Right.
Stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy these segments because, well, we definitely do.
Obviously, we enjoy them immensely.
To get to talk to the people that you've admired your whole life is just amazing.
I agree.
And I know those authors out there that haven't quite got there yet. You keep listening to us and getting these tips, and you will
You'll
get there.
get there.
Absolutely.
We'll help you.
And then we'll be able to feature you.
And we can say we remember when they were
Up and coming.
up and coming. But now look at them. They're on Agatha's footsteps.
That's right. That's right. So keep listening.
So we thank you again for listening, and we hope you'll listen to our regular edition.
If you would like to find out about anything about us, like upcoming events or how to get in touch with us, just find our website. All the information's on there. It was a dark and stormy book club.com.
All right. Well,
We'll see you next time.
and remember,
Life would be boring without a little mystery. Bye.